sometimes you have some water and it's just in a weird spot, but I'm gonna sit here and talk to you guys. I'm just gonna chill tonight. And yeah, everything will be totally fine. I think, I hope, maybe. Hi, welcome. I'm gonna do a thing and then make it community only. Wait, no, not message delay. Subscribers only. And then I'm going to make that different. What's wrong? I don't know. What is wrong? What's right? What's right with you guys? Hi. Oops. Oh, everything's all messed up. How am I feeling tonight? I don't know. How are you feeling? That's a lot of pressure. Everything's all messed up though. The stream's all messed up. I tried to go live and it tried to schedule it and stuff, and that's just not copacetic. So I tried to schedule the live stream, which is crazy. Yeah, I don't know why you guys are asking me if I'm okay, but yeah. Yeah, if it's telling you to subscribe before you talk, then a lot of that is because only subscribers can talk here in the chat. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Oh, the tattoo? Okay. It actually did hurt because this is the most color I've ever had, I guess, and probably the most well done color I've ever had on a tattoo. So, I really like it. It's a Gandalf T-Rex. Look at it. It's so dope. It's kind of swollen too, but he's got his little staff and he's like, "You shall not pass." I made a joke with the tattoo artist and I was like, this is like my guard arm because I've got a Helion shield. And then I've got Gandalf, defending me from the Malrog, and, yeah. Yeah, I think it looks really, really cool, too. Fly, you fools. Yeah. It's one of the, and I don't have any Lord of the Rings tattoos, and it's very raw XD. It's a T-Rex, so, I couldn't pass that up, Oh, boy, I love elves. Dragons are real, aren't they? Oh yeah, we can totally try to give me likes, but we're just chilling out, and hopefully you guys have a very fun time here. Earlier today we did all the uwu stuff, so this is gonna be a stream without it. I know everybody was so angry at me the last stream, but a lot of people really enjoy the uwu, so I try to implement them sometimes. So, and I'm sorry for all of you guys who hate it so much and you guys don't want it sometimes. I'm still going to do it on other times, so I hope that's totally fine. To chat there, you do have to hit the subscribe button, and I try really, really hard to acknowledge almost all of you guys, unless if I see something I don't like, and then I'm just gonna skip on over it. So maybe don't do that. Thank you. But I want the truth to be said. Walk the plank with that poo. Mwahaha. I still am always going to react to those gifts just because it's a fun way to mix everything up. Since it's Valentine's Day soon. My Valentine keeps lying to me. Okay. Yet wants to ooh-woo with you? I know what that means. What kind of lies are they? I'm sorry, it's bad relationship advice with Shelby time. 100% uwu. I think I should have streams titled that. Bad relationship advice with Shelby, because I'm one of the worst people to get a relationship advice. She always makes you laugh. She's cool. Oh, okay. Well, how does that work? Rar. She beat up someone? Okay, so she beat up your best friend, and she's lying about it. How much do you care about your best friend? Oh, boy. How much do you care about your best friend? Because I know that they say bros over, O's, but, does it really matter that much? Maybe just ignore, Advance happy Valentine's Day. When is Valentine's Day? Okay, I think that's 2 days from now, maybe? Oh. Thank you guys so much for getting rid of a lot of these comments. I appreciate my moderators so much. One thing that's really crazy is my blonde eyelashes that I forget to put mascara on. Oh, you're frightened of needles and you're indecisive? Okay, so we want to know why I got my first tattoo. I thought to myself, what does this feel like? Do I want to live my life without knowing what a tattoo feels like? Probably not. 'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Ooh. Again. How many percent ooh? I think you guys all know the answer to that. I think you guys know that it's always 100% ooh. The only thing that I can think of whenever you guys type Goofy is the Goofy Wake Me Up by Evanescence. Like, you know, wake me up inside, can't get up. Ooh, save me. Ooh. Thank you guys so much. Now I'm definitely ticking and spamming the oohs from subscribers because I'm just so used to doing it on my channel. So I am the ooh girl. I know I can't just not say it anymore. Exactly. I know you know what I mean. There are some live streams where I've been doing full NPC, but there's also some live streams where I'm just not. I just woke up. Oh, thank you there, 264, for the next tattoo fund. I appreciate that. You want to know what's next? The next thing is going to be covering this up. That's the next thing. I didn't do it this time because I saw this. Okay, so the reason why I went to the tattoo place in the first place is I wanted the ball from my captive bead because it fell out for some reason. And the piercer still wasn't in there. But I saw this flash up of Gandalf T-Rex. And I'm not going to, like, not get a Gandalf T-Rex if it's at the tattoo shop. Okay, so for my tattoo that I did on myself, it's because whenever I was married, he had a tattoo machine. And this is my very first tattoo I've ever done at all. And it's a little derpy star. And that was because we just had a tattoo machine. And I just wanted to do a tattoo. That's it. And I was married, and he put his name on me, and I put my name on, you know. My nails actually this time are not my favorite, but I did get like little gems put on them. They're not my favorite. I kind of got like too chunky of nails, I guess. And this is the sound of my soul, and this is the sound. I bought a ticket to the world, and now I'm back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Ooh. Hi. Oh boy. Actually, with the tattoo on myself, I feel like I went a little bit too deep because I don't have a very high like my pain tolerance is like really high. So I feel like I was like, this probably isn't deep enough. So I was actually able to get it in probably a little too far, the tattoo needle. So I think it was a much easier to tattoo myself than it would be somebody else because I was just like, this doesn't feel like when other people tattoo me. I think it needs to be more. But I think I'd just been to heavy-handed tattoo artists. But yeah. The Discord link is in there. It is Uwu University or whatever. You want me to get a Pop-Tart tattoo somewhere? Actually, that's a good idea. It really is. It's a great idea. It could honestly be on this arm or this arm as like a little filler. Because I have so many like weird little open spots and like weird little gaps in this whatever that is. Because it's not really like a full sleeve on any of them. They're just like random pieces. But yeah, you guys can get Uwu merch. You guys can go to the Discord. You guys can do that. Okay, one more relationship question. Okay, bad relationship advice with Shelby. Now it's time. One more question. This girl is my Valentine's. Has not talked to me 7 days and left me unopened today. How do I manage? Okay, how old are you? Because if she hasn't talked to you in 7 days, that's a long time. What does she do? Is she traveling the world? Is she doing something really important? I put two words together for a username on Overwatch, and that's where Pop Tart Barbie came from. And I didn't expect anybody to watch any content of mine online, and so everything was just my username from Overwatch for a really long time, which was Pop Tart Barbie. So, yeah, that's why I'm Pop Tart Barbie. That's it. I just thought it was a funny username on Overwatch. That's it. We are the Uwu community. Where do I find the time to write? She's literally just going to sporting events and hanging out with friends. Okay, so how do you know she's your Valentine? You haven't talked to this girl in 7 days. What makes you special? You would go no contact and she just come back to you? Is that what you guys are saying? Oh, yeah. Like, what? Yeah, so I'm just curious. What makes you special as opposed to everybody else? Is there some pre-existing, like, reason why you're special? Or is this person just ignoring you and spending time with everyone else? She smiled at him once? I mean, maybe. Maybe that's all it takes. Because at this point, I don't think that you guys are actually Valentines. I think that, yeah. Why is this the last live? Because it's the end of the night. And I usually only go live like 3 times a day. And Thursdays are one of the least viewed days. So I don't really need to unalive myself on a Thursday. Thursdays and Tuesdays are the worst days for live streaming. I don't know why, but it just is. So I only go live about 3 times, Thursday, Tuesday. I try to go live like 4 or 5 times a day, but on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's just lower because there's just lower views on Tuesdays, Thursdays. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So she purposely touched my hand today. Oh, and accidentally bumped into you? Okay, so have you discussed with this girl that you have a crush on her? Or that you like her in any regard? Does she know that you like her? Does this girl know that you like her? I want to know. This is really, really bad relationship advice with Pop-Tart right now. If you guys want, ta-da! If you guys want bad relationship advice, ask your question below. Oh, Turkify said, ooh. Thank you so much. I'll give you a few more ooh since you tipped for it. Ooh, 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 ooh. I do talk to her, though. I've been hinting, and I think she's been picking up the hint. Okay. Yeah, but you said she hasn't talked to you in 7 days. That's not good enough. If she likes you, she'll talk to you. Especially because she's a girl. She's not even a dude. Ooh. Be more, like, I'm not trying to be, like, be unavailable. That's what gets me. Don't over... Ah! Man, I never follow my own advice. Because I say that, but I'm like, if I like someone, I'm like the most determined person, and I'm like relentless. If I don't like someone, then I'm kind of like that. Like, I'm very stoic. I'm very cold. I'm very much so, like, whatever. Ooh, Academy. Very much like, nah. But, like, you need more ooh. Ooh. You need to talk to her if you like her. I actually kind of disagree with that. I feel like, as a girl, I always like the guys that are like, well, I mean, I like it whenever they communicate and they want you, but, like, I feel like initially it can't be too much, you know? Ooh. Man, it's interesting. I am Shelby, and you made a blanket decision? The correct spelling of ooh? Yeah. You're lucky to have your girlfriend. We've known each other for 15 years. We dated 3 years or so. Oh, that's so cute. You don't know how straight relationships work. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Guys are complicated, but they're also easy. They're, like, simple-minded, but, like, also, like, ugh. I'm not saying that guys are simply minded, but... Ooh. How do I not overwhelm you? Mutually. What does virtues mean there, Derek? Let me know. What virtues do you have? This is horrible relationship advice with Shelby. Let me know. I've deduced that the girl who doesn't talk to that guy and hasn't talked in over a week, she doesn't like you.
Oh,
Hi, guys. Not all men are simple. Oh, okay. I feel like everything's more simple than it always comes across. I'm an alien? You want to date your plant? Hi. How do I tell the girl that you like her? Tell her you like her. That's it. Actually, I feel like there's a scene in Madagascar where King Julian's like, grab her, you're going to look her in the eyes, and you're going to be like, I dig you, baby. That's what you've got to do.
oh,
I'm a simple person either. I think that everyone's simple. Girls are simple, guys are simple, but we overcomplicate things as a species. One of the worst things that I think people do in like modern dating, like I don't do this because I don't like date or anything, and I haven't dated, but whenever I hear people like talk about like playing mind games and stuff, they're like, oh, do I wait to text them back, or like do I do this? Like if you're not texting somebody for a purpose, what are you doing? Like, that's my opinion on that, but that's me being me, and I'm like, why are you talking to somebody without a purpose anyways? Like, just be straightforward. It makes everything so much more simple, I'm not offended by being called Anna Faris, but what it is I'm annoyed. Yeah, I have all my moderators deleted because it's like my #1 comment, and it's just annoying. I'm my own individual person, and while you guys don't mean for it to be offensive, and while Anna Faris is super, super cool, I am not trying to be Anna Faris, and I know that you guys mean it in good intentions. I've been told, though, by a lot of people that I'm like trying to be like Anna Faris, and it's not something I'm trying to do. It's just what I sound like. It's just my voice. I can't help it. Ta-da! Ooh, boop, 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 boop. Oh, those are great bands. Those are amazing. Thank you. You want me to do an ooh-woo for you, ooh?
oh,
Hello, Shelby. I just wanted to drop in and say hello. By the way, I'm being more... Oh, you're being more healthy, drinking less soda, more water. You've been exercising daily. Wow, that's amazing. You're doing better than me. Thank you so much for the super chat. I did in my live stream, and then I started a new one. So sometimes that happens. I usually try to run my live streams in 45-minute cycles. I usually try to go live for about 45 minutes. I like to stop them for about 30 minutes, and then I like to go live again. No, it's just the last one of the night. It's in the title. It says last live stream of the night. I'm allergic to flowers. So it's the last one of the night, unless if I unalive in the middle of the night. Then it might be the last one ever. But yeah. So, who's Anna Faris? It's this girl who was in House Bunny. And she goes, manhole, books, dusty books. I am a house bunny. My name is Shelly. I'm so scared of you. That's how I do an Anna Faris impression. I hope you guys enjoyed my Anna Faris impression. I'm Anna Faris. I talk like this. I don't know. I don't know how people think that I sound like Anna Faris naturally, because to me, whenever I hear her voice, it's so performative. And so, oh, manhole? That's such a interesting word. I feel like I lost brain cells. Oh. Ta-da! Okay. If you are afraid of a girl being mad or hating you because you like her, that is not the right girl. So be blunt, be straightforward, be like, yo, you pretty fine. Or don't even do that. Just be like, hey, would you like to hang out at this like group thing? And then maybe get like a little closer and a little bit closer, and then maybe touch her hand. And then more than you know it, then you're just touching hands and you're sitting next to each other. And then you're like, oh, this might be a thing. And then you guys are like side-eyeing each other, and then it gets more intense from there. So, I mean, you don't even have to tell somebody that you like them. You can just like, ooh. Oh, thank you guys. I think I'm getting a zit right here. That's kind of gross. I saw him today. He stared at me for 2 minutes. That would make me uncomfortable. That would make me so uncomfortable if somebody was staring at me for 2 minutes continuously. You guys weren't playing a don't blink thing? I don't drink soda, but I know it's hard not to drink them, said somebody in chat. I love that. Hold on. Every time somebody says I sound like Anna Faris, I'm going to read their comment imitating Anna Faris. You sound so much like Anna Faris. Anna Faris. Wow. Yeah, but he's actually kind of fine. Oh, okay. Okay. So you're not awkward feeling by him staring at you because that would be intimidating then. So if he's hot and he's just staring at you, you're not like intimidated? Because I would be intimidated. And I would just be like, yo, why are you looking at me? Is there something that you want? I don't have game, okay? I can't pull. I would just be like, what do you want? You're staring at me. Is there a reason that you're staring at me? But like, I don't see anybody in person, and I don't date, so some blush and some people get weirded out. Maybe I would scare any guy away from me, right? Oh, I'm 30. Thank you. Oh, you stare until they submit to your will? Okay, that would have the opposite reaction for me. That's where I would run away or I would confront someone. I'd be like, excuse me. Ooh. You were right beside the bathroom and he stared at you. Yeah? That's interesting. Did you guys, like, I don't know, I feel like the most telltale way to tell if somebody likes you, do they walk up to you and touch you? I don't know, maybe I'm from like a different generation, but I feel like just like affection, you know? I ooh-woo into pieces. This is my last ooh-woo. Ooh-woo, ooh-woo. Is it a crime? Is it a crime to like, just like, I don't know, grab someone's hand or something? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm like, I wouldn't know how to be a guy. I would get in trouble if I were a dude. And it's a good thing that I'm a girl and I sit alone and I talk to my camera because obviously I'm extremely socially inept. I'm not like good at the socialness. You answered correctly 5 minutes ago. Look, I'm only giving you guys bad relationship advice. I don't play guitar, but I tried really, really, really hard. Everyone make a wish. I just blew out a candle. But the best way is to walk over and say hi. Oh, yeah. You want to see if you should get a paternity test for your child? Yes. If you're questioning it, yeah. I'm allergic to flowers. That sounds horrible. So the reason why I think that like it's so weird, because I've had my hair tied up and I've had makeup off before. Ta-da! And like the reason why it's a bad stream is because I don't look the same. So nobody's gonna stop and recognize me and be there. Basically, nobody's gonna be there if you don't look like your brand, right? My brand's not like a get ready with me girly brand where I'm gonna have like clean skin all the time and like hair in a bun or something like that. I don't really have a clean girl aesthetic, right? So like a lot of girls have clean girl aesthetics and like that makes sense for them. But like me, my brand is like eyeliner, emo hair. It doesn't make sense for me, so nobody's gonna like stop and watch my stream. But like if you guys are super curious, you can watch me do my makeup here in this channel. You can watch me do my hair. I have full videos where I start off with nothing and then I put my makeup on and I put my hair and I fix it. You guys can totally watch that if you guys want. Unfortunately, in the past though, I've done so many streams where like I have my hair casually up or my makeup's half done and people get so irate. Because keep in mind, I've been a streamer for the past like 3 years. They'll be like, why did you cut your hair? Are you bald? And I just like kind of prefer not to deal with it. So I just try to make sure I look good every day because like it's so annoying whenever you have your hair up. Oh, thank you so much, Travis. I'm so excited for that super chat. I like that. I like feeling like a friend to you guys. That's actually how I used to always run my platform in the past, and I'm happy I can kind of get back to that. I do like doing the uwu streams from time to time, though. So those are not going away. Don't you dare worry. But yeah, for some reason every time in the past where I've ever had one of those streams where I'm like really comfortable, I have my hair pinned up in a bun, everybody just asks me why I got my hair cut and I just have to keep explaining that my hair's in a bun. And I don't know why it infuriates me so much because it's not a big deal. I can just be like, yo, my hair's tied up in a bun. But like after like the 50th time, because whenever you're live streaming, you know, people are continually scrolling, they're coming in and out of the chat. And so they don't know. They just see you like with this shape, right? They see you like this. And then they're like, why are you bald now? And then you're like, ah. And I'm like, I'm not bald. And they're like, why are you Tinkerbell now? And I'm like, I'm not Tinkerbell. My hair's in a bun. And they're like, no, it's not. You cut it. And then I'm like, oh. So I just, you know. And then eventually by the end of it, I'm like, I'm not bald. Ah. And then I'm like, here's my hairline for proof. 100% uwu. Thank you guys. You're bald because you're old. You know what? I think that if I ever pull my hair up again on a stream, we're just going to say that. We're going to say I'm bald because I'm old. Thank you so much for the super chat. Why am I bald now? Well, because I was explaining why. For some reason, whenever I pull my hair up, like on streams or whenever I have previously, a lot of times people are like, hey, why'd you cut your hair? And a lot of times it's just because, yeah. Okay, Edward, we can go dancing, but you're gonna have to refrain from being impressed. Look at this. Are you guys impressed? Did I blow you away? Thank you guys so much for the super chats and a W to Travis there. Thank you. 676767. Oh, I'm allergic to flowers. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Thank you. Hey, Barbie, do you believe in aliens? I think that I probably do. Okay. Somebody said, I liked this one girl, but it turns out she's a Karen. Walk the plank with that poo. Okay, what do you define as a Karen? How many opportunities did you get to describe to her about why she was being a Karen? Did you give her an opportunity to fix her Karenness? Oh, thank you so much for your super chat. And also, it is okay to keep secrets, you guys. So, yeah. Hey, girl, you drive me crazy. It's bad relationship advice corner here. If you've ever wanted really bad advice from a girl with horrible relationship patterns, go for it. You can't change a Karen. How do you know someone's a Karen? How do you guys know someone's a Karen? What makes someone a Karen in your mind? Everybody gets a wish. I do not understand Russian at all. I don't like this pillow color. How much secrets do you have? I probably should have a lot more secrets than I do have, to be honest. I should have Pop-Tart hotline. Dial 67 after the tone. Absolutely. Oh, Karen's a bad rap. Walk the plank with that poo. Okay, so you guys think that a Karen is a short hair, a septum ring? I could see that. There we go. Hello! Would you like to hear a fun fact about dinosaurs? Yes, I just got a dinosaur tattooed on me. Check this out. It's a dinosaur wizard. I love this. This is like probably the best a tattoo's looked that I just got. Like usually it looks kind of gross whenever you first get it and like then it like heals up better, but this one's really, really good. Oh, a Karen's somebody who controls everything without knowing, like, you know. All right, you guys. Do you guys want to go on a date right now? Ta-da! This is for Valentine's Day, you guys. I brought you this flower. Oh. Da 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 da. Okay. So, given what you guys know about my previous relationship, does cry constitute as a Karen? Am I a crazy uwu girl? No. I'm just regular uwu girl. Uwu. Hey girl, you know you drive me crazy. Rhythm in my head. Wow, that's very creepy to think about. No identifying. He's a Kevin, not a Karen? Okay. How do I have such big eyes? I don't know. I got made fun of it a lot, or I got made fun of for it a lot whenever I was younger. They always called me bug-eyed. Also, like with secrets, one thing that's really interesting, I don't know how accurate it is or not, but I was watching about face reading for a while, and these like lines right here by your lips are supposed to be called secret keepers. And that's something I find really, really attractive on people, or like secret keepers. And like the longer these like weird little lines are, the more secrets you supposedly have. Mine aren't very big, but like that's why like some people, their mouths kind of like, it's called secret keepers. I guess because like the muscles that, and the basis behind face reading is that because of certain attributes, you're flexing different muscles at different times, depending on what you're thinking about. So like different facial expressions are being used by you all the time. So eventually it changes what your face actually looks like. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of an interesting thing to think about. I think it's interesting. You guys think I should get an uwu tattoo? I probably should. There's a lot of tattoos that I want. It's not even about face lines. It's about whatever facial expressions you're making. They actually like shape the face over time because you're just using different muscles. Even as a kid, like that's kind of why like a lot of people who are like identical twins or whatever, they end up looking slightly different because each one has different emotions and different feelings, you know? Hello. Hello. But yeah. Yeah, I think that genetics plays a part in what you look like, but I also think that like your habits and your choices always affect what you look like too. That's kind of why one of my mottos is the best way to look good is to be good, because the better things that you put into your body, the better habits that you have, even the better information that you put into your body, the better the outcome's going to be. So the better your overall life's going to be, the better your decision making's going to be. Catch my drift, you know? So I always think it's really good to be cognizant of the kind of information that you put into your body, or like the kinds of media you consume even. I don't know, but that's all very boring. Happy early Valentine's Day. Do you guys celebrate Valentine's Day? Do you guys like it? Why do I say ooh? Because it's funny and fun and people like it. That's it. Oh, hi. Actually, I think that this one's my new favorite tattoo. I just got it today. But it's like really dope. Look at how well it's colored. It's a Gandalf T-Rex. Look at that. Isn't that sick? He's saying, "You shall not pass." He's defending me from the Balrog. So, the next... Yeah. It was Valentine's Day because he saw a guy walk out of Walmart with balloons. Stop it! A blank canvas. You should get some artwork. Yeah, I love tattoos. They're so fun. Yeah, you guys like me saying ooh sometimes, so. My parents are just too emotional for me to be around. They're just very, like, even with my, like, divorce thing that I'm going through, I'm not trying to say that they're not bad parents. I love them. It's just, they're kind of more like, why haven't you been around? We love you. Stay around forever. And then they're like, why do you not like us? And I'm like, I don't have room to stay here because, like, my little sister has, like, 2 rooms in the house, like, and they're both very cluttered, like, and my cat can't stay here. So I'm just going to take care of myself. But, like, it's, like, kind of the thing that I'm going through. It's, like, they kind of just made it about them. So I'm just kind of like, I've got this. I've got this. I don't hate you guys. You guys are fine. I love you guys. But I'm going to take care of myself because it's just better that way, you know? 100% ooh woo. And then also, too, you never have to worry about anybody telling you that you owe them if you take care of yourself, too. So, yeah, I don't like being without makeup, but you're more than welcome to follow people who do. Well, 100% ooh woo. There are a lot of girls who hate makeup, and I'm not one of them. I always think if you 100% ooh woo, I always find it a really lazy tendency to, like, not make yourself look better, you know? But yeah. I only ooh for every subscriber on some live streams. So I oohed a lot today and everybody got so angry at me. I don't know why, but we rolled over on the wrong side of the YouTube comments today on the last stream and I was kind of sick of it. So I just started talking here because sometimes I do get kind of sick of the comments for the ooh-oohs and I want a break. You know, and I think it's a lot easier just to be myself here than do those ooh-oohs. And the only reason why I do it is because people enjoy it. But whenever you guys stop enjoying it so much and, you know, it's kind of a grumpy thing, I don't want to keep making you guys so mad. It is kind of funny, but like, and I shouldn't have to stop ooh-oohing just because, you know, the other channel, but yeah. But it's so much easier to just sit here and talk to you guys, which is unfortunate because, you know, I know a lot of you guys think like ooh-oohing isn't hard, but it's staying in a positive mindset and a weird character. Yeah. You just want me to do ooh-woo? That did not go well the last live stream, my dude. If you guys want to watch ooh-woo, I did that the last live stream. Did that the last 2 live streams, actually. Most of my live streams are ooh-woo. Some of them aren't. There's, like, occasional ones where I don't like this one, so, yeah. Some people like it, some people don't. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't think lipstick's too hard to put on with but I don't wear lipstick too much. I just wear tinted chapstick. That's it. Tinted chapstick is it. You're ashamed of the fact that you're kind of scared of, yeah. Wow, I had a song in my head, but yeah. I don't think that that's true. I said ooh-woo for like 3 or 4 straight months. I do think it expanded my vocal range a lot. For some reason, I've had, have you ever heard that one song, like, it's kind of lame because I don't really like a lot of, like, gushy, mushy stuff, but, like, if you've ever heard, like, Perfect by Ed Sheeran, it's been stuck in my head for, like, the past, like, 2 days. So heavily. Oh, I've seen the 100. The 100's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you guys like the hair. I appreciate it. It's so nice. Yeah, I don't think I would become an angel who absorbs negative energy and gets uglier over time. No, would not do that. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate you following and staying here. Thank you always, Notebook, for loving uwu, and thank you for the tip. Sometimes I'm going to be uwooing and sometimes I'm not, so I appreciate it. I think I've only got about 5 more minutes in the stream, so I like you guys chilling out with me. If you guys are in the Discord, if you guys want to link a story in Discord and I'll try to read it. I was gonna try to get out some content last night, like before I went to bed, like just a quick story or something. Cause I have the whole video of me unboxing that care package from Dutchland, or the Netherlands or wherever from Graveyard Coacher. So I have a whole video filmed that I need to edit, and that's just gonna take a really long time. So it was like, oh, well, I can just read a story to you guys or something over some gameplay, and that's a really easy thing for me to get out for like just a regular video. So if you guys have any stories you guys would want me to read, maybe like on the Discord, like link it to me or something. I think that would be pretty dope. I don't know, just whatever you guys think would be cool to hear. Give me that. A lot of people like the NPCs, some people like the chills. It's not about what's better than the other, because ultimately they're both just different and they serve different purposes, you know? And I think that that's the same thing. And I think that this is a weird thing to touch on, or like a weird topic to touch on, but it's the same thing with people and circumstances. And I think that you can't compete where you're not compared. And I think that there should be not that much competition in the world, or like that much insecurity, because you shouldn't have to be worried about being compared to other people. Like, and everyone's so different and everyone's so unique and everyone's always in their own lane. Everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses and all of that. So I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but I just am. But yeah. Yeah, so I just personally think that it's never this or that. I'm sometimes cringy, I'm sometimes not. Cameron, thank you so much for being here though. Hopefully you can comprehend that some things are not mutually exclusive. Thank you. Um Yeah, exactly. I'm me, you're you, you don't want another me. Exactly. Which is something that's like really strange to me, because I always hear people like complaining, like maybe you'll play a song or something and they're like, well, I don't like that song. Everyone's different. Or it would be like, well, anyways, thank you. Hey, girl. Hello. We've got about 2 more minutes of just talking. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry you're sick there, Akira. I'm gonna pretend to feed you soup. If you guys want a makeup tutorial, I've got several of them here on this vlog channel. Just search makeup on the thing, and you guys can see me do my makeup from start to finish. I have a couple of them. Of course, they're over a year old, but this is kind of an older channel. I didn't expect anybody to ever watch, so yeah. But if you ever have any concerns or like want any specific content, odds are it's probably out there. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, thank you guys so much. Oh, let's see. I think on here it's easier to forget you're watching a real person. Yeah, it is actually. I'm glad you guys like the chill string. Thank you, Turkey. I'm so glad that you liked this chat, guys. Yeah. You guys are so lovely. I appreciate you guys for going out of your way and finding me after that channel kind of broke apart too. Ta-da! Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, you wish my older ASMR stuff was still up? Yeah. I'm allergic to flowers. I'm allergic to flowers. Yeah. So I absolutely had to do that. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, I used to have a whole ASMR channel that I had to delete whenever we were making the Uwu channel. I think that it's just because it profited me, and I don't think he liked me making additional money because he kind of wanted all of the money that I made to just go into his account. Um, and like I wasn't allowed to see like any of that. Anyways, it's all really interesting and weird, and I had to stop doing my own thing essentially whenever I had that channel with him, which is so unfair because I feel like I'm very creative and I like being able to make whatever content I want. And I know that I haven't necessarily done that too much since I've had this, but I've only had this channel for roughly a month, or posted on it roughly a month. Well, I mean, I had it before, but I wasn't like trying to grow this channel. I've only been trying to grow this channel roughly a month. Because before I was like posting more for self-expression and I wasn't trying to like blow it up or anything. Um, but whenever I had like my ASMR channel, that one was a channel that I targeted to like try to get views. But oh, thank you guys so much for the super chats. It's crazy. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Everybody's really weird about Valentine's Day, too. I'm probably not going to do another ASMR channel. What I might do, though, is I might implement aspects of ASMR onto this channel where there are nights where I'm talking to you guys. Like I said, I want to do like a story reading thing that's slightly ASMR-y. And it's going to be a lot less, because the other ASMR channel was vaguely spicy, which again is kind of bad for like the image that we had created on that channel. And it, in fact, it makes me really, really uncomfortable. So like it would make me uncomfortable to make that kind of content now with how things have evolved. Like the fact that it was there doesn't bother me, but like because I do know that it just makes me feel kind of weird. So if I do make more ASMR type stuff, it's going to be more of the fact where I'm like reading to you, you guys are listening to me talk, kinds of like that kind of thing. I do know there's a lot of people who like it whenever I talk. I know there's a lot of people who like my voice. So it would be leaning more into the voice side of things than that other channel was. The other channel was more like role play, like in a way where I was just playing all of that. So hopefully you guys are all okay with that and on board with that because it doesn't matter anyways. That's what I'm going to make. So yeah, I know you were just here for the ooh-oos, but sometimes we ooh-oo, sometimes we don't ooh-oo. And also not anymore, Sam, I left. But yeah. Yeah. So the whole point about the dumb noises is that it keeps things upbeat and not focused on negative comments. Also, the other point of the silly little noises is fun. And you guys can trigger them whenever you guys want by sending a gift or hitting the subscribe. And for some people, it's really fun to be able to have an input or control over a channel like that. So that's part of the reason why the Uwu streams, I think, performed pretty well. So, yeah. Yes, Sam. Yes, but now I'm by myself. Thank you, JJ, for deleting that. A lot of people like the Uwu streams. And because some people like them, of course, I'll stay doing them sometimes. Right? It's a very fun thing. It's partially like I think why people get so mad is because there are people who like it. And they're like blown away that some people like it, and I don't know why. And I think that it's okay to do things sometimes that people don't like, as everyone. Yeah, you watched it the other day. Yeah. Our soundboard, exactly. It's so fun and silly, and yeah. I know that a lot of you guys like this kind of stream better, but it's unfortunately not popular. It's just not popular, and it's not as entertaining. I don't want to be that person, but it's not something people turn on. And I'm not saying that it's better or worse. And that's another thing that, like, I know you just said. You said, oh, I like this so much better. But over time, like, I think that's something that I've kind of grown to detest. People saying something's better than another thing. Like, is that thing better than the other thing? Is it? Or is it just better at something? What purpose is this serving? What purpose is this trying to serve? What because whenever I'm like making things online or like making a live stream, I feel like I always try to have like some sort of an objective and solve some kind of a purpose. Like these kind of streams, I want to feel like you're with a friend and like we're just sitting down and we're hanging out. And maybe it's a little bit calming because you like my voice or whatever. And maybe you guys send a gift or two and like I like react to them in the way that I normally would just to say thank you. But in no way is it as obnoxious as the other one. Now, the other streams, I think the purpose that they serve is being obnoxious, silly, annoying, kind of like an episode of iCarly with like random dancing, weird little reactions and stuff, you know? So I think that it's just different, it's just unique, it's just a different experience in something like this. So, yeah. I sound exactly like Anna Faris? Oh, Anna Faris. I don't think the ooh-woo is BS at all. Keep in mind it was a big social experiment. We ooh-wooed ourselves to 700,000 subscribers. And if you don't think that that's impressive, because I do, because ooh-woo's stupid. And that's the whole point. And if you think that it's BS, you're someone that was targeted. You're someone that I was making fun of, and you don't get the joke. And I apologize for saying that so blatantly, but that's just the truth. Me saying, I bet I could do something as stupid as ooh-woo for every subscriber, and it would work. And if you're somebody getting enraged by it, or you just don't get it, or you think that it's BS, I'm like, kind of, that's like, that's the joke. It's stupid. And it's ironic. It's irony. So, thank you for your money, red and blue. Thank you for your money, but, bye. I'm not a very spicy person any longer, unfortunately. And, you know, I did just get out of that marriage, but I'm not a very spicy person. And even whenever I was online, like, and I wasn't so afraid to look more revealing or look more promiscuous, it doesn't in any way mean that I acted in any of those sorts of ways. Ta-da! Yeah. Whenever I do ooh-woos, what I do is I ooh-woo every time somebody hits subscribe. That's it. And I think it's silly, and I think it's fun, and I think it's a fun thing. I think it'd be part of the horde in WoW. I think it'd definitely be part of the horde in WoW. For sure. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I am not a voice actor by trade. However, I am a YouTuber. Hum num 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 with a very unique voice. So if you guys ever want to hear me talk, you are more than welcome to come here. And if in the future anybody ever wants to use my voice for anything and comes to me and asks to use it, I will be very willing to do that. 100% ooh-woo. Good game. I think that the internet is filled with good things and bad things, much like, I'm not ooh-wooing right now, but I did ooh-woo today. I have ooh-wooed. It takes a really, really long time to get a plaque there, Magical, so I probably won't even have them reach out to send it to me, probably for another month. Keep in mind, we were almost at 1 million subscribers before they offered to send us our 100,000 subscriber plaque, so, that's why, again, with that other channel, I didn't get it. And that's why I was like in such a rush to do this, which I have chilled out quite a bit on my streams, but you know, yeah, I don't think it's growing that quickly there, Place Beyond. I know you guys think that this looks like good numbers and you guys think that it's showing a lot of growth, but with that other channel, we went from 10,000 subscribers to 700,000 from October to December. So that's like kind of an average of like 3,000 people in there all the time for streams. Like there is in no way, shape, or form we would be streaming with 400 people on there. I remember like too, whenever the sub count would go up, it would just reel up by the tens or the hundreds subscribers all the time. So every second we were getting like 100, 200 subscribers. So unfortunately, I'm not being cringe enough on my own, and I'm definitely gonna have to up the ante there. But I enjoy having nights where like I personally talk to you guys, you know. Thank you guys. Because my sneeze are cute. Thank you. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what my target for the channel is there, Ari. I don't think anybody should be sharing their own personal goals either. And I don't really think, you know, there we go. I am a lot happier, thank you. I like being able to move in my own natural environment. Oh. I mean, I was just kind of made to do the ooh-oohs. I didn't really want to, like, exploit it in that way. Like, I came up with the concept. But I did not like exploiting it in the way we were. But yeah. The only thing that really kept me going with the woos was the social experiment aspect of it, because I thought that it'd be cool to just see if it's possible, you know? Okay. Ooh. Somebody typed a whole lot. Yeah, I have no idea what you tried to type. I think you're trying to say that it's wrong for me to have subscriber only chat on, but I'll tell you why it's not. It's not because, like, whenever I first started streaming on this, I was having really similar numbers to the previous channel that I was on, although I was a small channel. And a lot of the comments were less than friendly, and I was getting absolutely flooded with comments. So my whole thing is if you're going to say something mean, you might as well hit subscribe, right? Or pay me. That's it. That's it. Especially if I'm having an uwu stream, if I'm doing like if I'm doing an upbeat stream and you want to interrupt it, you've got to pay me to do it. That's it. If you want me to address whatever weird paragraph of negativity that you want me to read, you know, or if you guys want to be like overly spicy or weird and you guys need to get deleted, that, you know, you got to super chat for that, because or hit subscribe. At least be subscribed to me. That's it. Yeah. I think it's totally fair as well, and I'm kind of staying a little too long, but you know, hey, it's just the last live of the night. That's it. It's just the last live of tonight, because you know, it's just how it is. Last live tonight. Not a big deal. Thank you guys so much. I usually don't ooh-woo for no reason. I only ooh-woo if you guys hit subscribe whenever I offer it. Or Courier, thank you so much for the super chat. Courier, I appreciate that so much. I can't believe you tipped me again. I don't know what you're thanking me for. Only thank you. But okay. Why is it my last live tonight? Because it's just my last live tonight. I'm just gonna be offline for the rest of the night, and then I'll be back tomorrow. Sometimes that is just how it is. I've just got a lot of stuff to do after the live stream. Like, I always have, I've got my lucky numbers here. We've got 117. Like, I've got videos to edit. I've got shorts to make. I've got pictures to take. I've got a lot of videos to edit, but I want to find a short story to read to you guys, because again, I think that would be a really fun thing. It's not about a break. It's about I've got more. I already took a break today. I had like a huge tattoo session that took like 6 hours. Like, look at this Gandalf T-Rex. It's dope. Once it's like not swollen, it'll look even cooler. But like, yeah, I've got a lot of work to do all the time. Like, after the live streams, it's not like I don't do anything. I know a lot of people don't think that, but yeah, I don't really play D&D too much. The one time I was gonna play D&D, I was invited to a Discord group, and yeah, I don't work a 9 to 5. I haven't had to in a few years. I've been a live streamer for like the past 3 years. I did have like about a year hiatus where like I kind of had to stop again because, you know, I got married and then I wasn't allowed to post on my platforms. And then I was like running out of money. So then he was like, you need to build my YouTube channel. And like, cause you're broke. And I'm like, so I have to make you money now? And he's like, yeah. And then, so that's how that went. And that's why we started that, and that's why we like exploited it in like such a crap ball way, like, because you don't need to do that to be a live streamer. You can actually just kind of do this even, and sometimes you can make enough. Well, like, you won't be rolling in it all the time, but most of the time you guys can. So my favorite color is blue. I like cayenne. Yeah, the Uwu Academy Discord's really good. Thank you so much for shouting us out there, Gegu or whatever. Hi, Osbert. What's going on? Oh, buried spam. That's 6-7. I usually ask you guys to gift, but 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. Oh, that's insane there. Yeah, but I only played D&D, I think, once on a Discord channel. And it just didn't go very well because it was one of those things where the people that I was playing with, one of them was all like, oh, I like you. And then I was like, I'm allergic to flowers. I was like, I don't like you in that way. Because it was really, really weird on one of my old Discords. Everybody like had a crush on me. It was really odd. Now I'm blessed because with the direction my community has went, there's so many more females in my community, and I like that. It's a lot less like flirty in a way where like I'm not getting flirted with and I don't feel uncomfortable being there. I love being in my Discord server. It's very it's not like a weird thing where people are always like hitting on me, or like there's not some kind of a weird dynamic where, I don't know, like I would make people mods and then they would like try to date me. So then I got to this point where like I got rid of all the mods and I was like, we're not playing this game. I'm not going to talk to you extra just because, you know. But now I think we've got a good community where like nobody's like that. Nobody's trying to make any odd moves where they shouldn't, you know. And it's really, really nice. So yeah. So like Callie's here, Holly's here. CDG's a dude, but he's not like trying to be creepy, you know. He's just nice, you know. And B is in there. Everybody who's in there is just super nice, you know. But there is that one guy who has his whole channel full of like memes there. Ooh, ooh. Wow. Thank you guys. I think I need to sneeze. Yeah, it does feel like there's a lot of girls here, and it's like girly and nice. Do you like Ghost? Wow, I bet you a Ghost concert's really good. Wow, I bet you it's a good concert. 100% ooh. I'm allergic to flowers. Oh, I'm allergic to flowers. Thank you guys so much. I'm glad you guys like my voice. Oh boy. Yeah, I like my makeup, so. Walk the plank with that poo. You are more than welcome to follow people who don't wear it, but I like my makeup. So, thank you guys. I should definitely get off of here because I've got stuff to do, but I got distracted. Okay, bye guys!